Hey guys, Russell Linville here, sports physical therapist. This is part of the Become a Better Human project, and this is a Move Better Monday. We're talking today about the cervicothoracic area. How do you do some movement prep if you're feeling tight or stiff in this area? Maybe you're doing a workout that's going to have you do a lot of thoracic-based movements. You're going to throw, maybe you're doing overhead lifting. This part of your body, thoracic spine, up to the cervical spine, right, is a very important area to make sure it's mobile and moves well. The area we're talking about here, if we look at the skeleton, is anywhere from the base of the skull really all the way down to the mid-back. So we're thinking upper thoracic spine and cervical area. Tons of muscles that are surrounding the spine, create stability in this area, but those are the same muscles that tend to get stiff and tight, especially we're at a desk all day and then we go to work out. If we're sitting here, we're a student, or we're playing video games all day, we're going to get into this kind of posture, and then we expect to perform when we go out and play sport. It's not going to happen. So 3 different drills that I'd like to go over with you today. You're going to need a squat rack and a bar. You're going to need a big monster band, which I'll show you what that is in just a second, and then just a wall. So if we come right over here, first thing we're going to do is try to get this upper trap and levator stretched out. Those are 2 muscles that help you elevate your shoulders and retract your shoulder blades. So the barbell, you're going to set this up just like you would a normal squat. You're going to find that tissue that's tight, the upper trap, and you're going to basically come up to the bar like this and pull your shoulder, or the bar rather, into your shoulder so we create some tension. We call this a pin, like you're pinning it down. Right? Once that tissue's pinned down, then you're going to mobilize and actively stretch by tilting away from the bar. And what I feel is a deep, deep stretch through my neck in the upper trap area. So pin and stretch. And so right now I'm just going straight lateral or to the side, but you can mix it up by doing a chin down to the chest. You can throw in different angulations, backwards, forward. You can turn your head. You just want to make sure that you're not getting any numbness or tingling down your arm, and you're not feeling faint, right? You don't want to get too close to some of these arteries that run through the neck that you're occluding, essentially, right? So after that, do that on both sides. Make sure that your upper traps feel good. Next, you're going to grab a monster band. What we have here is attached to the top of a squat rack. It's a big, stretchy rubber band. You'll see these all the time now in fitness centers. So once it's hanging up there, we're going to try to work on that upper spine area, this area right here, by performing a mobilization with movements. Most of the time, therapists or chiropractors will put you through a mobilization with movement if you're feeling stiff in this area. So this is the way you can do it at home. You reach through. Sometimes you need a partner to help you get into one of these, but you reach through, and this band goes under your armpit. If you see where this is on my back, it's right across that upper spine area, and you'll feel, if you go through a basic movement assessment before you work out, you'll feel where or what segment you might feel tight at. So what I do is I step back. This band's pretty durable. It won't snap on you. You're going to put your palms on the band here, squat down, and then I'm going to do an extension through my thoracic spine, which is I'm going to tilt backwards, but at the same time I'm going to push my hands forward. So it looks like this. And so what's happening is I'm creating tension through the band that helps mobilize my thoracic spine as I extend through that position. It's a great one, feels awesome. If you're doing something with a lot of overhead lifting, that's a good movement prep to do prior, because the tendency when you get fatigued is you start collapsing here as you try to lift overhead. If we can maintain that posture, then you're going to lift better. So we head over to the wall here. The third and final one is more an active, isometric type of stretch. We got to take the child's pose out of yoga, but we're going to actively press into the wall with this and try to get a lat stretch, and again, upper spine, lower thoracic, or lower cervical rather, stretch. So what I like to do is you get into hip flex position. So we're going to lock out the lumbar spine. You're far enough away from the wall so that when you bend forward, you guys know regular child's pose, kind of stretch like this, right? You're going to get close enough to a wall so as you drop into the child's pose, your arm's going to actually go onto the surface of the wall. So you go here. Then I turn the creases of my elbow up towards the ceiling. So if you notice my scapulas, they pull back. So I'm creating tension through my shoulder girdle. And I'm actively then going to push my body forward using my legs into the wall. So I create tension through the entire system here. So you turn, crease the elbows up, push into the wall. And then once I have that tension, I'm going to slowly try to sink my chest down towards the wall. And what I feel now is an intense stretch through my thoracic spine. Likewise, at the bottom, if you want to throw in some cervical range of motion, here you can work on cervical rotation, extension, flexion, side bending, etc. Anywhere or angle that you feel stiff, and hopefully I'm not getting too much blood rushing to my head after that one. But tilting your neck to the side, up, down, you're just trying to find areas that you can work on to loosen up, so that before you do a movement, you're ready to go and your tissues are primed and ready for the movement. So again, this is a Move Better Monday. My name is Russell Linville. It's the Become a Better Human Project. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you like these videos, and appreciate your time. Thanks.